I see what you did there. Oh. Yeah, welcome back, baby.
Bam, we're in it.
What a day, vato.
So many things. We should
hang on, let me hear that trumpet.
Slapper.
Hey, Smokey. So last week we talked about the old
Dia
blood
de
and
los
blood.
Muertos. The Day of the Dead.
Charlie. Charlie.
Yeah, so last week we got into the blood in, blood out. This is our part 2. We're just going to get right into it. Fuck all the shit. All right? This movie's too good not to. There's a lot to cover.
We know rap music happened.
Yeah. Spready Gibbs, we know all about it. We'll get into it another day. See how it plays out for a week.
We'll see what happens. Usher and Chris Brown got in a fist fight.
Damn.
I did see Conway dropped a new album. About halfway through. I'll let you know at the end. I don't want to say how I feel just yet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it
It's a lot different from the black tape Conway, I'll tell you that much.
Okay, I got you.
But I'm still enjoying, just different kind of enjoying. I'll let you know when I'm done.
All right. First, let's go over some things here.
Whereabouts did we stop last week? He was about to go back.
He was about to go back.
Okay. It was the Oye, Darko, you like busting dope dealers.
Yes, that whole shit. So there's a couple of things we got to go over. One, we kind of went over Cruzito, but where we're starting here with Miklo going back to prison, it's a good way to recap what's happening because there's a whole bunch of stuff going on at once here. All right. So with Cruzito, he starts doing art, right? Like kind of like real pro shit. He gets an art gallery, but he's strung out on the drugs with his homies. Okay.
Can I just go back real quick?
Yes.
Something we didn't really touch when he initially got attacked, which led to the situation, him being hooked on drugs. He got his leg mangled in the car door. They purposefully slammed his leg in between the car door. Yeah, before they gave him the spine buster. I can't have you crying like Cruzito the whole time, right? I'm not gonna make it. So Cruzito is legit like injured.
He's really fucked up.
He's hurt McGirt.
So he has this beautiful art show, and it's with a bunch of posh people, and all of a sudden his boys come in, and they're kind of like,
yo, why'd you bring Gilbert?
Hey, come check out my car, Holmes.
Hey, come out for a taste, Holmes. Man, why'd you bring Gilbert, man? Oh, you can stop him. You can smell money a mile away. So Gilbert apparently is an old drug dealer that Cruzito owes money to, but he doesn't have any dough. Although he does have an art show going on, he ain't got no ducats in his pocket.
He's trying to slang some art. It's really not clicking, or he doesn't think it is.
So he goes to the woman running the show, Janice. Asks for a little, little
no Baptist sermons,
right, Janice? Strictly business, right, Janice?
She fronts him some dough because she says that.
Let me get a little.
She says the whole shit's going to be called for. Everything is sold, and he's like, "Oh shit! All right, word. Let me get some dough." And she's like,
I
all right.
deserve a little something, right? So before this, Chewie and Frankie having trouble getting into the art show because they don't have tickets. Cruzito didn't.
Hey,
he
that's
didn't invite
me
them.
right there, Holmes.
That's my ticket right there. That's me. That's us. This poor young lady Belinda was trying to hold it down at the front, and eventually Cruz gets the
Thanks, Belinda.
See, Belinda. It's okay, Belinda. Yeah, I bought that shirt too.
It's okay, Belinda. Amazing.
So, unfortunately, Cruz doesn't heed to Janice's warning. She tells him not to fuck it all up. He's very talented, but it can be wasted very quickly. And what does he do? He goes out and gets fucked up with the boys.
Gets fucked up with the boys. And the smart thing would have been to just stay away. You know, go get fucked up with the boys. That's it.
Don't come back.
Call it a night. No, but he chooses to come back, and he's fucking lit. Him and his boys.
Him, Chewie, Frankie,
all toasted.
falling all over the place.
Falling all over the place, stumbling, having a bad time.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Did you notice Gilbert's car?
It's the black one, right?
It's more of a brownish kind of. All right, we're gonna look this up while we eventually play a song in between.
Yeah.
But I want to do deep research on the automobiles in this movie.
Great automobiles.
Because even the car that they get pulled over in, like
sick.
raise up the bumper, like your uppercut.
Yeah.
What kind of car is that?
Sick.
I've never seen an automobile like that before.
Some California shit, man.
All right, I'm sorry. Let's get back to Gilbert.
They're wasted. Janice comes up and is like, "Yo, you need to get the fuck out of here." So they stumble out of the place. And now it's kind of bad for Cruz, I think. Maybe he's not going to sell the art now. People are going to be like, "Oh, yeah, fuck this guy. He's a fucking mess," you know? But then you don't hear from Cruz for a while. Before Miklo gets out, Cruzito is making some, crazy art. He's hanging with fucking Chewie still on drugs. And you got little Juanito coming through. And he's looking up to fucking Cruzito, Cruzito's
Loves him.
the man.
Loves him. Him and Paco.
And Cruzito is like mostly super chill, super, he's a fun, nice guy, but he also has this drug problem. But he really looks up to him. And one day he comes through. First, they steal Chewie's shoes, right? And they throw him up in the fucking.
They throw him up on the wires. That's a move I haven't seen done in a long time.
Oh.
On the telephone wires. But
goes in.
Yeah, Chewie's just passed out from doing a bunch of heroin, so he doesn't even notice that his shoes are missing.
Right, and then when he comes in, when Juanito comes in, you got your boy Chewie fucking getting ready to fucking shoot up. Yeah, cooking that shit, and Juanito comes in, and Cruzito gets kind of pissed, like, "Yo, you got to knock before you come in here, Holmes," and like,
you can't be all shenanigans yourself like Carlito like that.
He's like, "Yo, it's all good. I'm chill, and he's like, "All right, yeah, whatever, but get the fuck out of here. This shit ain't cool." When Juanito rolls out, Chewie fucking, convinces fucking Cruz to fucking do some shit. Next thing you know, they're out fucking listening to fucking Jimi Hendrix. And fucking Juanito fucking stumbles down the stairs trying to see what's going on. Fucking Cruzito's passed out with a cigarette. He comes up. He takes a puff of the cigarette.
All they show us is Cruz's hand with that cigarette still in it, burned a hole in the couch while he's still passed out.
Yep.
Little Juanito comes downstairs and picks up the cigarette. Takes a couple of puffs.
Boom. He's really not feeling it, I could tell. Then he goes to, he sees, the next thing you see is like, there's a shot of the drugs. And then it kind of cuts away for a minute. The next thing you know, Cruzito's mother,
Dolores,
comes through. "Oh, Juanito, my baby!" Juanito's dead on the ground. Injected himself with the heroin or whatever, Not a good move. It's
what the
bad.
hell's he? Juanito don't know nothing. Why you acting
Juanito's
like,
just a young 13-year-old kid.
Why you acting like he should have known better? Like Juanito's, on that dog food all day.
I would hope not. Juanito on the dog food. Jesus Christ.
Juanito seems like a sweet kid, man. He seemed like he was learning some boxing moves. Yeah, so Miklo's, Juanito's down. Chewie wakes up and with great intuition grabs the needle.
And everything. All the drugs.
Grabs all the works.
We gotta get out of here, man.
Wakes up poor Cruzito, who has no idea what's going on. He just wakes up to his mother wailing, crying, and Juanito on the ground.
Juanito.
And it's not good. It's not good.
Bring back my baby.
Your boy Juanito is no longer. So yeah, Juanito's no longer. And
it's bad. There's a funeral. Cruzito shows up to the funeral.
This I actually found brilliantly done. Cruz is like way far away from the funeral that's
He's
going on.
He's the only person wearing white at the funeral as well. He's wearing
he has a white shirt on with black pants. I mean,
no, he's got gray pants on, not even black pants. It's a little weird.
Who cares? Why are you critiquing the man? His fucking brother just died.
That's true. That's true.
But this part I found super fascinating that so Benjamin Bratt is there in like full like military regalia.
Yes, he is.
He's in like his dress.
The Marines, yeah.
He's in his Marine like dress wear. And he's standing with the father, who at the beginning like
they
hated
did not
him.
Get, yeah,
they hated each other.
They did not get along.
And Cruz was like the good son.
Yes.
And now the father goes over there and yells at Cruz, "You are dead to me like Juanito." And like puts his finger in his chest and really
gives it to him.
Yeah. And
you can cry if you want.
Then he goes over back to Benjamin Bratt, and he's the one to console him. When beginning of the movie, you would never think this is possible.
You can cry if you want.
Fucking wild. Cruz looks over at him, and Paco just looks the other way. Like, F you. You know what?
Gives him the shade.
So Cruz is by himself. He got nobody now.
He ain't got no one. Cruz is in a bad spot. And then when Miklo goes back to prison, well,
it's tough for him.
It's tough. It's tough for him. But Benjamin Bratt goes to visit Cruzito.
I just want to pause real quick. Something that we totally forgot to mention in the first episode, before Miklo finally meets Montana for the first time, like goes into like the cell and he gets thrown over the railing. That should ignite him. We forgot before that process, when he's walking down the tier, there's this black dude just standing up against against the cell that just mean mugs him the whole time he walks down. Like doesn't stop staring at him. Even after he walks by, he turns around. I was like, my God. Oh man,
scared my guy.
I'm gonna find it. Every time it happens, I get shook. Sorry. Go ahead. Back to what you were discussing.
Your boy El Gallo Negro goes to visit Cruzito, and they're still getting high. Him and Chewie, and fucking kind of rolls up on him, trying to I think he's
just trying to check on him.
Just trying to check on him, see where he's at after he shot their cousin's leg off. And one of the best lines, "Did you say what up to him before you shot his legs off, Holmes?"
But
one of the best lines.
You gotta build the situation here, because Cruz is painting again. But the painting is dark,
very dark. He's listening to some Herbie Hancock, I believe.
Is that what's playing in the background?
Yeah, Watermelon Man, I think. Wonder if I can pull that up real quick.
But it is not a good scene, and
it's a bad.
Paco essentially tells him that you're not allowed to feel sorry for yourself and
put my brother in your painting.
It's real bad. It's real bad. Cruz cuts his face out of the painting and just ruins the whole thing. It's tough stuff. And as Vega was saying, Chewie.
There he is. Take him.
You're gonna lock me up? You're the law. You're the law.
Fucking incredible.
But no, Chewie fucking tells Paco exactly how it is, man. He was like, dude, what's up? You say what's up to Miklo before you shot his leg off, Holmes? And spits on him.
Yeah.
And
then Benjamin Bratt yokes him up and fucking tosses him. That looked like a hard fall.
Yeah, because he had no shirt on. He
he scraped on the fucking ground.
on the cement. Just like, goddamn.
Fuck you, pig.
I don't think they were acting.
Hey, chorizo.
All right, where we go from there?
So that kind of brings us all back with, the side stories of each character. I mean, and then, we touched upon the PCP last week, right?
Yeah.
Running down the street naked.
Yeah. So at one point in time, the two women offered they tell him to smoke a dip.
Oh, yeah.
He can bang the both of them. I thought about it, man.
You go all night long.
I was
Hey, business before pleasure.
Yeah, should I have done that? But then, yeah, Paco takes them all out. Great stuff. Great scene.
That outfit is ridiculous.
And your boy Biff came through with the long rifle. Took out a couple people, dude.
Yeah, Brad's
I
back.
didn't think about it, man. Biff and Benjamin Bratt kill like 5 people each in this movie. People doing crimes.
They don't give a fuck, man. They're like,
I got that thing, man.
Throw dust on me, I'll show you. Boom.
Blame it on the juice.
My baby.
That was so dumb. She was like giving Popeye like the head nod motion.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
She getting locked up like crazy.
Popeye surveyed us. What a fucking scumbag.
Yeah, so Miklo back in the joint.
With one leg.
And they don't treat him kindly.
He gets a job in the
law library.
Yeah, with Papoose is there.
Papoose is all up in there.
And
trying to help people get out of prison.
He meets Jerry. Hey, Jerry.
Come on, Jerry. So when he gets back, he realizes that there's a pending situation going on between the Vatos Locos and the BGA. A member from each side has been selling the cocaine.
Yes.
And dipping into each other's customers, and
there's some animosity there.
There's tension.
Animosity.
Very much so. So it's this dude Carlos for Onda.
Yeah, one of the 7, right?
Yeah, and Pockets. Pockets is the other dude.
Pockets is real fucking.
Pockets is not happy, and he's talking out loud in public about stuff, and everybody knows it. So Miklo's trying to figure out what's going on there. How can he try to stop this?
This is right when he comes back in.
This is like 2 days in. They got him delivering mail for the law library and the racist white people. I was going to say the racist, but that wouldn't narrow it down. The AV, the Aryan Vanguards.
Oh yeah,
they take advantage of Miklo and they pull his pants down and take off his leg.
Oh yeah, no, he came to collect some
monies,
gambling money, the gambling money for Lightning.
Ah, okay.
And they disrespect him bad. Didn't have to disrespect her.
Didn't have to disrespect her.
It was bad. They like, what was the line, Jelani? Let me see your falsie.
Yeah, sure, I'll pay if you show me your falsie. Let me see your stump. Billy Bob Thornton being the most creepy you've ever seen Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh, incredible.
And that's saying a lot. And yeah, they make a mockery of him in the yard in front of everybody.
They take his leg off, they put his foot in his mouth, and then they make him crawl on his belly to get his fucking leg back. It's bad.
They say a lot of racist things too.
It gets bad. That's why I put you in the library. You're not a soldier anymore.
Yeah, Montana's trying to help him, man. Yeah. Montana's conflicted because he knows that Carlos is right, but he doesn't want them to start a war just to be dope pushers.
Yeah, so Carlos comes to Onda, and he's like, "Yo, listen, I got the goods. We can really make some money here. But with this deal, Carlos can only sell to the whites and the blacks.
No. Only to the blacks and the browns.
Blacks and the browns, excuse me. Yes.
No selling dope to the whites.
Yes. So this fucks their whole shit up, right? Gets all their people hooked. Not good, right? The whole thing is just kind of a bad deal. Montana can see the bad deal on the wall, but Carlos doesn't get it, and he wants to make the monies. He doesn't want to fall back. Montana's kind of iffy on the whole situation. He's thinking long term. Not really the short term in this situation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So Carlos says, fuck it. He leaves Onda.
Yeah, Montana flat up says, no, we're not going to back your play.
So
if you're going to do it, you're going to do it without our help.
Carlos, come back.
So Carlos says, no, I'll buy my muscle.
I'll buy my muscle from the AV.
Yeah.
The AV.
So to get the polar bears to be my muscle. So it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong now. Carlos got his brother on the outside.
Yep.
He said the
They're
only
going to take out pockets.
That's the only way that the AVers will back him was if they plugged up the BGA pipeline.
Yeah.
So
they have to start.
Pockets.
They essentially starting a war with the blacks. So they will essentially take each other out, and then the AVers will still have control of the drugs.
Yeah. It's actually pretty smart.
Yeah. But
every two enemies fight each other, and then take out the scraps.
So I got my cousin. He'll take out fucking cheap times. And then what was the other joint? He was going to take out pockets. So, all right. Shit's about to be on. Fucking Carlos rolls up on pockets. You know, what's he say to him, Jelani? Hey.
I changed my ways.
I changed my ways. Rolls up on him, then fucking pulls the shank out of nowhere like a magician.
It was like David Copperfield. That thing was like 2 feet long too. Steel pipe came out of his sleeve like, I don't know. It was amazing. Nah, he gave him a little 1-2-1-2 to the
Boom,
ribs.
Boom. Put him down. You didn't see nothing.
He throws it like the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot. He throws the shiv. Says, "You see anything? You're dead." Then they cut to outside. There's a club going on. Looks like a black club. Scene comes over. Hey! And,
Rick James, dude, you start to
motherfucker-
move. You're like, oh yeah, you're ready to
feeling
party.
this. Everybody's having a good time. They're dancing. There's a girl with her bosoms exposed. I'm like, hey, all right, what's going on here? And then comes Carlos's brother, Smokey. The rudest thing you could possibly do in the situation, rips out the cord from the jukebox.
Oh yeah, everybody's
like stops and turns around. This dude pulls out 2 grenades, bites the pins, and throws them and says, "I brought you monkeys some coconuts from Quentin," and throws the grenades and runs out, and he blows up the whole place with all kinds of people in him.
It's bad.
Horrible stuff. I hate even thinking about it.
Leonda are terrorists.
Absolutely.
Or, well, not Leonda, but the AVers, I guess, they came up with this plan, right?
Well, Smokey and them went through with it, but Onda in Montana was like, "I'm done with these guys."
Yeah, they're not. They were not part of this whole thing.
They had nothing to do with this one.
They were working on their own.
Independent acts of terrorism.
Yes, for real. Who throws fucking grenades? That shit's crazy.
No,
huh?
seriously, how do you even have that in your arsenal?
That's fucking wild, man.
Goodness gracious. Guys are some wild boys out there.
So, Jesus Christ.
And as soon as the deed is done, no sooner than the pipeline is plugged up, we see Carlos hanging.
He's dead. The AVers
took him out lickety split.
Boom.
He starts a war. He did what they wanted him to do. They don't need him anymore.
And now the blacks want to be after the Mexicans. It's a whole fucking thing, right? It's no holds barred.
Yeah, lots of fighting.
Now they got to be looking for a little bit of a truce. So Montana's like, yo. He goes up to fucking Bonafide.
They have a meeting in the yard.
Little meeting in the yard through the fence. Yo, let's call a truce. This shit looks bad, but it's not us. Carlos was working on his own. He's hooked on drugs. He's getting in with the AVers. They want us fighting, and they're like, all right. A little bit on the other side of the team. They're kind of like wishy-washy on the whole situation. But Bonafide, he's a smart dude. He's like, you know what? All right, we'll have a truce. We'll keep it chill. So that's what they do. While this is going down, Miklo and Magic.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
I'm trying to think in my head.
Miklo and Magic are actually in the plan before this whole thing.
Yes, they already had a little something in the works. Miklo said that we should make a buy. We should take whatever we got left in our gambling money and make a buy.
Yeah.
Magic's like, yeah, Onda wouldn't do it. Miklo like, we should do it anyway. And they don't really get
die for that, they say.
Yeah, so Miklo and Magic have little things going on in cahoots. We don't really know what's going on there too much, but during this impasse with the BGA in Onda, Montana goes off to a different prison. I can't remember why.
He's
I don't remember what the purpose of that was.
He was doing a thing where he wrote like an article or an essay or something like that, and it was like picked up by somebody, and they were going to publish it, and I think they were going to go talk to him or whatever, and then he was going to go to a different prison, like Folsom or something like that, and he was going to go there to try to squash the beef between the blacks and the browns.
Okay.
So in the midst of that, because of this good deed or whatever, they're allowing Montana to visit with his daughter.
Yes, who he hasn't seen in
13 years or something like that. Because she went in when she's 13, and he went in when she was 6 months old.
So yeah, boom, boom. Both sides, there's a win.
Get to see my daughter today.
Oh, it's a good day. So Montana's getting ready to see his daughter, and the night before he was talking to the guy in the cell next to him, and older black man.
Yeah.
Talking about
You ever picked any grapes? No, but I cut me a bunch.
Cut me a bunch. I don't know why you just sounded like the most racist black man.
That's how that dude sounds, though. I mean, he does sound like...
I never picked him, but I sure done cut me a bunch. Seems like a nice enough guy. They seem to kick it, hit it off, have a good rapport.
Little, here's some smokes,
Yeah.
Montana gives him some cigarettes.
He's like, yeah, hey, man, can I get 2?
You can keep the pack.
Gotta go
Never
on.
trade.
It was a nice little interaction between the two. So the next morning, Montana is quickly roused from sleep. Come on, we gotta go. And, he's trying to get himself together. And it's like, yo, can I just, give me a second? I haven't seen my daughter in 13 years. Can I, just comb my hair, straighten myself up before I get over there? I got 2 minutes. Boom.
Nitpick here. Instead of leaving him in the cell where there's a fucking sink and a goddamn mirror,
he leaves him outside of the cell.
Outside of the cell.
Just
handcuffed.
Just handcuffed to the cell.
To the cell bars.
In front of the other guy.
In front of the black guy.
Yeah. So
and this guy is very unassuming, by the way. He looks like he's 70 years old, right?
Older man.
He's missing teeth.
Older man.
He looks kind of like a country guy,
And he said, "Hey, I'll help you out, bud. I'll hold the mirror for you, so you get at least one hand."
Yep.
Because my boy is handcuffed. He's trying to comb his hair, look nice. And
thank you.
Then what happens?
Fucking homeboy's fucking holding the mirror for him, real nice. Fucking Montana's fucking combing the hair back. Oh, I get to see my daughter today. Oh, it's a great day, isn't it?
She gonna be real proud.
She gonna be real proud. The next thing you know, boom, you see a shiv, bang. Old dude fucking shanks up Montana. It really, the first time you see it, it brings a tear to your eye. And then he screams out, "For cheap times!" Shanks him again, "For cheap times!" Motherfucker want to blow out my brother. Bam, shanks him for cheap times.
So apparently, word gets around.
Blew up his fucking brother.
Who was responsible for said bombings. But, can't trust word of mouth.
Yeah. I mean, so, a little, you hear the Mexican guy, from Quentin fucking blew up your brother. You're going to assume it's fucking the gang from there, probably, right?
And of course, after word gets back to Quentin that Montana got killed.
Because he's supposed to be stopping some gang violence. So now the guy that was supposed to be stopping all that, everything is fouled up. Because you have a whole thing with the warden, the fucking Ving Rhames, the gang coordinator, all this shit.
You're the gang coordinator. It's all bad now. Now, everybody's fighting.
Benjamin Bratt is also involved in this shenanigans.
I think he gets involved after this.
After this?
Because I think he goes to Miklo to, help, calm it down.
My cousin's the head of the Onda Council.
I'm family because of blood, but I'm family because of this.
Like, that matters at this point. You shot up this man's fucking leg.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll get into that in a second. Oh, yeah, that's great.
You're my cousin. You help me on the outside. I tell you what's going on the inside. Oh, that's later.
Yeah, that's way later. Yeah.
So, yeah. They have a little truce.
Cheap times. No, yeah, cheap times just happened, right? Yeah, so they get the guys going, and they go, okay, Miklo is, by the way, he's the head of Onda while Montana's gone. So he's now the head fucking cheese. He's the big
him
cheese.
and Magic have a big shouting match though at one point in time after Montana dies. I don't know if it was more so in the DVD version, but they go at it for a minute.
Or was it when they were on the tier? When they're about to go to war and shit after
I think like they're already like burning mattresses and throwing them off of the tier. Like
we need to move now.
There's all going on around them. You know what I mean? While they're having this like little mini meeting of the council.
Yeah, crazy shit's going down. So they call in Bonafide to come and talk to the black dude because they're like, this has got to be the BGA. This old black gentleman, he's old school BGA. So Bonafide comes in.
This is at the other prison where Montana was killed.
Where Montana was killed. So they roll in, or he rolls in for that matter. Cops are like, yo, can you talk to him and find out any information? He's like, all right, let me see what I can do. Let me talk to him. He's like, this dude's old school. He's not going to fucking talk. You know, it's going to be, you know.
Somehow Montana knows him. I mean, Bonafide.
Yeah, Bonafide. He knows this guy. And like I said, this guy's old. Like, it's in, Bonafide goes into the cell with him, which is unbelievable in itself, right? That they just let
these two be by themselves.
Like, and they're like what do you call it? An interrogation room?
Yeah, but there's just them sitting on chairs. There's like no tables. They're not like restrained or anything. Like they still have their handcuffs and shackles on or whatnot, but there's like nothing in between them.
Yeah.
Weird.
And Bonafide's shackled to the front and the other old dude's shackled to the back, I believe. Right? Because he's in the chair kind of like.
Yeah. And he's like startled to see Bonafide.
He's like, oh shit, hey brother. Like, what's up, man?
They got you down here, man.
Yeah. Hey, I got that thing. I got that thing. Did that thing you wanted me to do?
Yeah, don't worry, man. Oh, yeah, they listening. Yeah. They listening. Don't worry, man. It's all good.
I held you down.
So Bonafide essentially is saying like, yo, why'd you do it? He's like, oh, I get it. Wink, wink. I won't say anything, but then he asks again and again. He's like, no, for real. Why'd you do it? He's like, and the guy says, well, I got your comb. I got the comb. I got the sign.
And then boom, Bonafide
got your comb.
Comes out the cut. Hits him with the Shaolin finger jab, under the.
I don't even know how to explain it. Yeah, it is the wildest move.
It's like a front chop, right under the rib, like under the ribs.
Yeah, just like hold your hand out flat with your fingers like really tight together.
Yeah,
and just like picture just thrusting in an upward motion underneath somebody's rib cage.
And then like grabbing the first or second rib and just holding there for a moment. Or for longer than a moment. You're just...
As he continues the interrogation.
What you talking about, my comb?
What you talking about? And as
what comb?
This man is crying. He's internally bleeding. I got your comb, man. I got your comb. I got the note.
He's like, what note? The one you sent me. But you had seen this old guy, after he shanked Montana, took the comb, broke it up, flushed it down the toilet, lit this thing on fire that said that he was being Delano.
Yeah, I think it said, a time and a place.
Yeah.
And so we as the audience know that he's not bullshitting.
Yeah.
But Bonafide is...
He's
bona fidely stumped.
Yeah. So he kind of comes out after he fucking...
But I think at some point in time, he does mention that his comb went missing in the wood shop.
Yeah. So he kind of comes out and he talks to the gang unit or whatever, and then also has a meeting with Miklo.
Ving Rhames with hair?
Yo, that wasn't no jive-ass punk. He was hardcore BGA.
Ving Rhames with hair is startling.
It's really weird. Do you think that was real hair?
I think so. I mean, this movie is old enough. But could have been right around Pulp Fiction time.
Right around. So yeah, Bonafide is like, yo, there's something fishy going on here. I would never use my own man to do the hit. That would be stupid.
Doesn't make any sense.
Could have come right back to me. That's dumb. He goes, what happened was I work in the wood shop with these fucking Aryan Vanguard guys. I could have been in there doing some work. They could have snatched the comb.
Somebody grabbed the comb.
Fucking
Pretended it was me.
Yep, make a copy, and boom, send out the shit. There we go. And Miklo's like, okay, I'll hear you out here. How about we have a truce for 6 months, and we'll come back and we'll fucking reconvene on the Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. This time, Benjamin Bratt's on the... Yeah.
But they hold on. I believe after the end of the meeting, they agree to work together.
Yes.
On Dia de los Muertos to fight against
the
Aryan
AV.
They're going to work together to take these motherfuckers out.
Yeah, that'll be the day. So
It's
6 months down the line, they have a good pace.
Nice relationship. Everybody's being cool.
Meanwhile, on the outside, you got Benjamin Bratt, who's kind of been becoming obsessed with like just this whole thing with Popeye, with the PCP, with the Onda gang members on the outside, and he's kind of chasing them down a little bit, looking in all these nooks and crannies, and it's just getting deep, and he's trying to find these connections to the prison gang as well, right? Right at this time, there's a hit that is put out on Smokey, I believe, for taking out Cheap Times. That was a bad look, but I think that was as part of the whole like, oh, we'll set the record straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I was wondering why we see Popeye as the first person that's coming after him.
I think because he owed Miklo. I think Miklo could be like, yo, I could pull your card anytime. Fucking take care of this.
Because you would think that it would be coming from the BGA.
Yeah, could be.
But I don't know. Anything's possible.
Mm-hmm. So this dude,
poor
Smokey was about to. He I ain't no rata, but he kind of kept strong throughout the film, and at the end, he was scared for his life. He knew he was being followed. Fucking Popeye tried to shank him a couple times. He's chasing him through town. He calls up the fucking chorizo. Hey, meet me at fucking.
Still smell like chorizo.
I love how his nickname's Chorizo too. It's just, hey, Chorizo. Fucking incredible. He tells him to meet him at where do you tell him to meet him at? 14th and Zuniga, fucking or some shit.
No, right? He had to meet him at the church.
The church, yeah. And Benjamin Bratt gets in the whip. He goes to meet him down there. Fucking Smokey's dead. Got the wire around his neck.
In a church?
In a church, man.
It takes a lot to murder somebody in a church.
No respect.
In front of Jesus? Charlie
Holmes. Sad.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Charlie.
And they were there from the beginning. They were in prison with Miklo. They came out. They were in the fucking apartment with fucking Miklo and that fucking shit fucking fest.
Yeah.
What was his brother?
Zodius and Whittier. What is Zodius, do you think? Is it like a supermarket?
I don't know of Zodius.
Big time bus going down in Zodius.
The other place I know of, like Cinco Punto, like those places are there. Like I don't know. I don't remember that one though.
I'm guessing
I used to know the Kmart that was around. They had like a little Kmart that was down there.
Yeah, see, I was thinking it would be like a TJ Maxx kind of place,
like a fake Kmart. Like I forget what it was, but
whatever. Anyway, I've always wondered that. Big time dope deal going on at the Zodius and Woody. You like busting dope dealers. I always hated that part. Just snitching because you ain't involved.
He's a bitch, man. Fucking Popeye. Give me some chon.
Yo. All right, and I'm going to ask this later on. Hang on. I got to write down a question so I can ask later.
All right. So Smokey gets taken out, goes back to the prison. Things are going fucking all hunky-dory. Day of the Dead comes. Everything is chill. All of a sudden, Both gangs get together, and they're like, we're going to take these fools out. Boom. The next few scenes are just wild. You have Red Ryder getting taken out by spray paint and fucking...
Hang on, before they get to that one.
Yeah.
I think the wildest one for me,
Lightning?
They don't even show some of them. They just like insinuate, and they'll hit you
Guy
with
gets
this
hit with the
musical thing.
fucking... The weight on the face?
That one is the one that opens your eyes. Somebody's bench pressing, and there's another very large white man.
His spotter gets shanked, right? Yeah.
His spotter gets choked out, and as he's getting choked out and brought away, the guy holding the bench pressing all of a sudden sees a large Mexican man with a giant weight that smashes him in the face.
Boom.
Amazing.
Out.
But again, they don't show you all the things.
Yeah.
Not at this point in time, but they do later on once the kills get a little bit more severe.
Yeah, it builds. There's a big buildup.
Yeah.
Other people are getting fucking shanked here and
I
there.
believe Billy Bob Thornton got electrocuted.
Yeah, he's like in the fucking thing. Dude throws water down. He's like, oh, and fucking dude he gives him this fucking this great smile, and then just tosses these electric almost like it looks like battery charges down, like fucking boom.
This dude's got the most gangster like thin ass mustache. He just gives him like the papa.
Yeah, boom.
Just kind of throws the jumper cables.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Jumper cables.
Jumper cables.
Fucking hits the ground, electrocutes the shit out of that motherfucker.
Fucking send you a ding dong.
Fucking Red Ryder gets incinerated. They hit him with the spray paint. Hey, what the fuck you guys doing?
He was going down saying some racist shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this nigger warden ain't gonna get another nickel out of me. Some shit like, oh my god.
The spick warden.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. That's right. The Marcellus Wallace I know you're the gang guy. I know you're the gang coordinator.
Yeah. And then they hit him with spray paint, and then they fucking hit him with a fucking like a match, like whoosh.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Or was it a flamethrower?
They put all of a sudden they just set it on fire, like at the tip, and all of a sudden it became like a flamethrower. I didn't know it worked like that.
Boom! Lit this guy up. He's
Bonafide and Magic did that one.
Yeah, that was a good hit right there.
They were as hell. They pulled down their masks and saw who it was. Tough.
And then they're like, boom, like right after that, they start like kind of like everyone's like celebrating a little bit. Like, that was dope.
The blacks and the browns, all of a sudden they're like talking like, yo, we got this, man.
Yeah. And fucking
just gotta
Bonafide's like, yo, Magic's like, to Magic, like, yo, this is fucking great. We got this. Like, let's keep it rolling. They're like, okay, yeah, and that's all good. And then it like cuts from that. Boom. Next thing you know, Mexican dude, bap, starts shanking black dude. Another Mexican, they flick to another one. Boom, more shankings going down. Fucking other one getting fucking shit beat out of him. Just what about like
the Mexicans flip the script on him real quick.
Boom.
And Magic gives Bonafide a shove and locks him into this small enclosed area with like 3 or 4 other Mexicans.
And they all got the
pull shanks.
Bonafide goes, boom. He's got the shank, and you can Bonafide doesn't look too scared. He's kind of ready to fucking stand up. He's like, all right, motherfuckers,
we doing this.
He starts, yeah, doing the fucking shank
takes out
dance.
2, like grabs one by the yoke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like a hostage kind of situation.
Then out the cut, and I think this is only in the DVD version. Correct?
I was going to ask you which version you wanted to talk about.
Yeah. We'll go with the DVD. At this point, hold on. We'll go with the VHS and then go with the DVD?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you do, come on.
So in the VHS version,
make it funky.
The VHS version, Bonafide's got his back to the cage. He's got the kind of the hostage situation. He's kind of holding the dude, using him as a fucking
like a human
shield, as he's like poking, right. And then all of a sudden you see him like make a face like, oh shit, something just happened. And then like boom, you hear him like make like another noise, and then he kind of fucking like starts to fall. And then behind him you see Magic like, yeah, what up now? And like I think he throws the blade,
the knife, yeah.
But in the DVD, he's got the shit, and he's like, you see him like he's holding the human shield, and he's dancing with a couple guys, like, yeah, come on, motherfuckers, like chilling. And then all of a sudden, you're like, ooh, what happened? And like,
he just freezes.
He just kind of slumps over, and then if you kind of almost you blink, you'll miss it almost. It's not that long of like a It's like just a few seconds. But you see this like long ass ice pick that's going right through the back of dude's neck, coming right out his fucking throat.
Oh no, they let that linger for a bit on the DVD.
Oh man, they hit him hard.
They let that happen. Yeah, you see it coming through his neck out the front.
Oh yeah, then I think it pans away like him, like
then he gets slumped. Ski Master Slump God.
Yeah. Yeah,
man, that was a tough moment for me.
Yeah, Magic doesn't throw the fucking thing because the thing's in his fucking.
Tough moment for Bonafide over there.
Yeah, it was oof.
We had a good thing going on there with the Mexican.
Man, Bonafide was really good in that
they
too.
Double crossed us.
No can do carnal.
No can do carnal. Yeah, they really started disrespecting La Onda
And Miklo, yeah, the whole gang.
Yeah, once like Carlos walked away and like took half of the people with him, everybody knew that they were weak, so they knew that they can disrespect him.
Yeah, because like you look at it like 10 years later, this dude once fucking took out dude for fucking not giving him his pork chop.
For real.
You know what I mean? Essentially, I don't want his pork chop. I want his life.
Yeah.
And now you're fucking letting one of your top guys get his leg taken off, getting it shoved in his face, and then thrown, and you're like, yeah, it's all right.
Hey, I told you to get in the library.
Right, exactly.
I told you to sit your ass down.
Why didn't you listen? Why don't you listen when you hear going fro talk?
It's wild.
So now, essentially, the fucking whole head honchos of the fucking AV, the Aryan Vanguard, and the BGA, the Black Guerrilla Army, are gone.
Gone.
Toasted.
Wiped them all out.
Miklo is the fucking head of the
one fell swoop.
Took everyone down. And like you saw going, wow, what was that great quote that he had? It was like, he's like, you have to wait to win the war or something like. Do you remember that one?
Look at that corny ass sweater Ving Rhames is wearing.
Oh my God, hell no! Got the Cosby shit going.
Look at that! They're calling the truce. You see that?
He says it right here. Hold on, keep it going. Oh man, what happened? Oh yeah, he's gonna walk away when he said something to Montana here.
Who says what to Montana? Miklo?
Miklo says something to Montana. He's like, it's something pretty wise. He was like, yo,
because Montana's already dead at this point in time.
Oh, I mean, excuse me. To Magic, excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah. He says something about like, kind of something about being a little bit patient or whatever, wherever it is. He's like, man, I forget exactly how he puts it, but it's a very good quote.
How dare you?
I know. I surprisingly enough, the one line I can't remember in the movie.
Crying out loud. I have a bunch of questions for after we're finished.
Yeah.
With the whole thing, yeah.
There's a lot.
Maybe unanswerable.
Questions. I'll do my best.
Corny is.
Jesus Christ.
That's got to be his real hair. You can't fake that.
No,
that's why he shaved it.
Yeah, he goes.
Because he looked like a cornball.
Yeah. Looking like fucking a Huxtable.
Yeah, I mean, hard for me to call that big ass man a cornball.
Hold on, wait a second here. I want to see the quote. Making the Mayate stronger, I say.
It's okay,
when you expect nothing and get everything, that's destiny. That's the one right there. Amazing. Good writing in this movie too, by the way.
This fucking movie is poetic.
It's written by a poet. Boom, man. I mean, that's what
this thing could have been like a Shakespearean novel.
So they take out everybody. Miklo's now the fucking man. All right, but the heads of this shit are fucking heated now because they realize that Miklo played everybody.
The warden, the gang coordinator,
fucking Benjamin Bratt
looks like a diff. Oh no, Biff makes a comment. He's like, did the taxpayers a little bit of good? Said something
and he's
crazy.
like, you don't understand. You don't think it affects anything on the outside. But that's also a great scene because
they're very animated.
Yeah, I love this fucking movie. But it goes to show you, Jelani, that that's why this movie is written really well because once again, the white guy is completely ignorant.
He loves it.
Yeah, he or not even ignorant. This just doesn't matter because they're fucking black and brown.
Taxpayers just saved themselves a boatload of money.
Yeah, because it was like 12 dead.
Yeah.
Shit.
But again, I believe they're trying to inform us that this is happening in multiple prisons,
Oh yeah.
not just in Quentin.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's a
This
lot.
is just the start of the fucking shit.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. Man, fucking Miklo.
Now he's the man.
But after the powers that be get together, they decide to break them all up.
They're gonna break them all up. They're sending everywhere.
Everybody Onda, you're all
Geronimo, fucking, he's going back to Texas. Be close to your mother.
He's going back to Tejas.
But see, here's once again why Miklo is playing the long game.
Tell him about it.
He's playing the long game.
Talk
because
about it.
He's got the drug connection now, right? It's unspoken, but he's got the drug connection. All his homies.
Did we actually lay that out?
It's America's cup of coffee.
We didn't talk about that.
We didn't talk about it. Should we? Let's bring it.
Talk about that. We talked offline about that.
Yeah. Miklo's got the drug connection, right? He's got it from the law library. The head of the law libraries is
May I?
Yes.
Real quick. When Carlos was trying to tell the council about how he had the plug and they could take over the whole business, he never said who it was.
Yeah.
He just, in his speech, mentioned that cocaine is America's cup of coffee. Boom. Next day, after he's turned down by Montana and Carlos essentially walks away with almost half of the gang.
Speak on it.
Our boy Jerry in the law library is like howling at Miklo, like yelling at him, like
fucking Montana
being
fucked
stupid.
up.
Look at him, he's being dumb, letting Carlos walk away.
And like, why does Jerry care?
Why does Jerry care? Why does Jerry know? You know, he was just like, what? And then in this long diatribe, he says the same exact quote: "Cocaine is America's cup of coffee." And then Miklo figures it out like that. He's like, dude,
you're Carlos's connect.
Yo, you're the dude. You the plug. And he doesn't confirm nor deny, but he's like, listen, I'm just telling you what Montana should be doing.
And then the Aviers kill off fucking Carlos. So now it kind of leaves the fucking door open. And now he's got the fucking in with Jerry.
Miklo's got the in.
Once again, it's not said that he's got the connection, but you can put two and two together if you're not a dum-dum.
Oh, yeah.
So now Miklo's got the drug connection. And the prison's like, oh, we know what we can do. We're going to split the gang up. That's how we can figure this out. Now, it doesn't matter if they split the gang up because, once again, there's more and more young Mexican men coming into the prison every day. They're going to be not short on members anywhere. By splitting them up, Miklo now has the connects to distribute coke here and there. And as
you can set up a faction in different prisons.
I'm giving each one of your own chapters of Onda.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
Boom. We're tweaking it big. Billy Graham style.
Billy Graham style. Also, I just want to say how coordinated the attacks was on Dios de los Muertos when they took out the Aviers.
Surgical.
Just precision. Can't do better.
Fucking Delroy, huh? Amazing in this movie. So fucking
frightening. So Magic, everybody kind of disperses after Miklo tells them where they're going. And nobody seems really upset about it after the conversation.
Yeah,
Miklo's kind of like, listen, this isn't the end.
Yeah, we're still Leona. We're still family, but now we're going to be bigger than ever.
Be bigger and better. They're actually doing us a favor
right.
by splitting us up like this.
Yeah, because now you guys can be the men where you guys go, and we'll be fucking running things wherever we go. No sweat.
Like, yo, don't worry. We're going to send you off with money. You know, we're going to be gravy. You're going to get the product.
Yep. Don't sleep. So they kind of break up. They're like, all right, we're rolling out. And in this whole situation, you know, Miklo tells each guy where they're going. And then when they go back to the cell, Magic's like, yo, you didn't tell me what's going on with me. He goes, oh, Magic, you're here with me.
You're with me, baby.
You're my other half. You're my leg that I don't have, S.A. And he's like, all right, that's what's up. Perfect. Like, and you could see like these two love each other, not in a fucking in a completely hetero way. Like it's just like
no, they love each other and they trust each other.
They're family.
But Mexico breaks out this
Goes,
box.
"Hey."
He was like, I kept it for insurance just in case.
What was it? Just in case of what?
Just in case Miklo tried to have him killed or something.
Okay.
Because Miklo was talking this wild shit, you know.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah,
we should Magic, me and you. Let's do a mutiny. Let's take over Onda.
Yeah. You don't know if maybe he could have turned on Magic at some point.
Okay, but to explain it a little bit further, when he opens up the box and to see what it is, it's a mold of Bonafide's comb.
Yes.
So, which leads us all to believe that they sent the comb to the dude in the other prison about Montana being there and he should take him out.
To the BGA. So they used the other guy, like Bonafide said,
like
you never use your other man, right? So they used hardcore BGA.
They sent down that information so this guy would take out their jefe.
Boom.
So I think Magic saying he kept it as insurance just in case Miklo said it was Magic that did it. He was going to be like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Me and this is my celly.
Yep, this is my guy right here. So then you see, like, you're like, oh shit, everything unravels. You go, oh my God. Miklo's the guy who took all these took out Montana. But then you realize it wasn't because it wasn't necessarily like a power play for him to be the top of the guy, but he just knew Montana.
He wasn't doing the right thing.
He wasn't doing it for Onda. He was always Miklo was always about the gang, that family right there, where Montana was thinking like he was thinking about himself. He was thinking about young Mexican Americans and all this stuff. Miklo is not that. I guess advanced as Montana.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. I think Montana was always looking out for Onda, and he knew that getting half of his gang hooked on drugs was not the way.
And I think
because Charlie was bringing, he had most of his people doing that shit.
And Miklo did it in a way where the guys wouldn't be on it, and they would be selling to the whites and the blacks.
Yeah. I mean, I don't agree with the racism, but
yeah.
Business be business.
Yep. So did he save La Honda? Do you think he saved La Honda?
I feel like.
Do you think the plan worked out?
The plan worked almost flawlessly.
I mean, because this dude played the chess match. It was like fresh. We might have to do a fucking fresh episode one day.
Stupid dope move.
Yeah. So he's now the top dog, and he then brings fucking Benjamin Bratt in. Now, after he shot his leg off, he's back in his cell with fucking Montana, and he's showing him the leg for the first time, or Magic, for the first time, and he's like, yo, your fucking cousin did that to you, man? He's like, don't worry.
Put a hit out on that waiter.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, don't worry. I'm going to get him back worse than anybody. And, Benjamin Bratt, spoiler alert, he lives. There's nothing too serious on there, but the fact that I think that Miklo got one over on him and punked his ass was like him, like that was like, oh, that's what I want for him. You know what I mean?
Oh, and that it resonated with Paco even at the end of the movie.
Because then Paco comes to visit him, as we're seeing right now, and they have a talk, and fucking Paco's ready to fucking bust his ass. You know what I mean? He's pissed.
But
I'll always be your brother, Vato Loco.
I think he was more pissed because Miklo was trying to get Paco to kind of
recruit him
to be outside man.
Yeah,
he's like, yo, you can help Onda, and we can help you.
Yeah,
Paco's
he comes in and he tries to be like, hey, let's work as a team.
Yeah, let's let bygones be bygones.
You can tell me shit that's going on I'll forgive you for the leg. We'll be all good. And I think he knew Paco wouldn't do it, and he wanted to put him in that predicament.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just to make him, and he didn't care after that, because then he would be dead to him, essentially, right? He wouldn't come back looking for him, and then he can continue on. Billy Graham style.
I love this movie more than I love most things.
It's one of the greatest. I think. Do you think it's the most quotable movie ever?
I mean,
For us.
for us, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's our number one.
This movie is damn near 3 hours long, and I don't want to skip a single scene.
No, goes through boom, boom like butter. Even with the DVD the director's cut.
The dirt.
Yeah, I've been fucking stuttering tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the
dodo.
even with the director's cut, it's 3 hour and 15, 3 hour and 20 or something like that. Still, just you buzz right through it. Every scene is just boom, 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 and they're hitting you. Every scene has a quotable line in it, in my opinion.
They resolve almost everything within the next 15 or 20 minutes. Something that they bring up. I mean, you're not waiting around to find out what happens until we talk about a couple of the questions that I have. A couple of things that don't get resolved for me anyway.
Let's get into it. Dun, 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 dun.
One of the questions I have for you.
Yeah.
I give you one that we've already bandied around a couple times.
All right.
Is this the most racist movie ever? And who is the most racist person in the movie?
Okay. This is gotta be one of the most racist one. Top 5.
I'm sure there are plenty more that we just don't know.
Yeah, we
about.
don't know. Yeah, we go watching racist movies like that. I mean, we've all seen Pulp Fiction, but yeah, just the racism in this is really jarring, but it's very effective at the same time because, like, from what I understand in prison, you are down with the fucking the people that you're with. You know what I mean? The people that look the same as you.
Yeah.
And it's not kind of like, it's kind of like a way to survive, I guess, in there. So you're kind of forced to be racist in a way, and they kind of put it right on its face here. I mean, the way they're saying stuff and the way to refer to people, it's just like, it's crazy throughout the movie. Who's the most racist? Al, I think, is the most racist. Calls the dude the N-word, then says he's going to carpet his cell with his black skin.
I mean, that's a lot. It's very creative too, though. You know, I mean,
Allah is blushing. Come down here, sweetness. Who's that ray of sunshine in front of all that darkness?
I gotta tell you, Popeye in that open scene walking around the cafeteria when Miklo first gets there.
Yeah.
A lot of racism coming really quickly too.
Yeah. Kind of gets you ready.
Hey, easy. Put down your spear.
Fucking.
Hey, Bonafide, maybe I can borrow that comb, give it to one of my bitches.
Oh, God, yeah.
I mean, he goes around and around the whole entire diaspora of racism. So I'll give him a little bit of credit. Everybody.
An interesting thing I thought about while watching this movie again was, especially in the lunchroom scene, does it go in an order, right? Because you had the whites served first, then you had the black guys served next, right? Hey, there's nothing but fat in that chop, you know? And then it goes to the Mexicans who are served last. So are the Mexicans on the bottom?
Move on, nigger.
Yeah. I told you, he's definitely the most fucking racist, man.
He does it very easily.
Sorry, no tortilla.
It comes off the tongue very easily.
No beans for you, boy. Just Texas barbecue.
Let's go, sweetheart. Keeping all these hungry beaners waiting. Like, fuck, man. This guy is the worst.
He really is the worst. What happened to that guy? Have you ever seen him in anything else?
I had to look him up. I didn't recognize the movies that he was in, but he's been in a lot of things.
Incredible.
Fucking yeah. I think you're right. You know what? I have to go Big Al with
Big
you.
Al's the most racist.
Yeah. But, a lot of wild cards in there.
They were like, yo, can you go for it? He's like, can I go for it?
Like, let me introduce you to my uncle.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Not as much I'm going to enjoy this.
And he definitely does have, like, the racist face.
He does.
It fits so well. Perfect casting.
Around your ass like you own the joint.
God damn it. Oh, here's another question I got for you.
Yeah.
That scene. Why are his pants unbuttoned?
Al's?
When Miklo comes in, it's just him and the prison guard.
Well, he's got his overalls down,
the
right?
prison guard's pants are unbuttoned.
Oh, I think because he's stashing shit, right? Because he's
he jocking it.
Yeah, he's jocking stuff to
put
go
in like a money bag or something.
Yeah. I think he's
money nutsack.
Yeah, I think because he's supposed to bring it out to the plate. You can do a 15. You better be here in 10.
Am I right, Sergeant? Am I right? Am I right? You're getting paid plenty. Okay, thank you. That kind of makes a little bit more sense.
All right, keep it going.
Got
a radioactive burrito from El Tepeyac.
What happens to Popeye? In this,
well, he
at
takes
the end of
he takes out
everything's all said
Smokey.
and done.
He takes
What
out
happens to
Smokey.
Popeye? What is Popeye's future after this movie is over?
I'm thinking drugs. I'm thinking he gets hooked on the dust. Crack era comes in. It's over for him.
Is he still like trying to be a gangster Popeye? Because remember, he was like,
he's going back to prison.
He took Clavo's money to get that the PCP lab up and running.
Yeah,
you know
so
what I mean?
he
was like a big time player.
Clavo owns him now.
Did Clavo come out? Did Real Time make it?
I think Real Time was one of the dudes who was killed.
Real Time was one of the dudes that got taken out?
Yep.
Yeah, probably. That was a tall motherfucker.
That was a tall motherfucker.
With a big ass gun too.
That dude got the strap. All right, what else you got?
Yeah, what happened to Clavo? Did he get any of that money? Because 2 people got away in the van.
You ever seen a old drug dealer, Wedo?
No, they don't exist. Fucking logic going on in this movie. Yeah, what happens to Clavo? Is he still around? Because he mentioned 100 grand makes people wake up in Nueva York. Is he from New York? Is he a gangster from there and that just happens to come to...
He's Puerto Rican. That's why he was all fucking...
Hey, look at the gold chain.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is Miklo's mom the worst mom in the world?
She's pretty terrible.
We don't
he shows
see
up,
her.
she barely cares. She's like, she's going to have to get some dick.
We don't see her after that first initial scene.
She going dick hunting.
She doesn't remember his birthday.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't remember that his birthday is in 6 days, for God's sakes. 6 días, Mom.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
What's going on?
18.
I turned 18. Mi cumpleaños. Oh, man. She's like, yeah, I tell you what. Let me go drop you at my sister's.
Yeah, you have fun over there. You hang out with your cousins.
You remember Dolores?
Do some hood rat shit.
We're going to go to Dolores' house. And, I got this dude coming to pick me up. And we don't see her ever again.
Yeah, she sucks.
Okay? So, Cruz is her nephew, right?
Yes.
Essentially, her sister's stepson.
Yes.
And Cruz gets attacked viciously, and she doesn't show up to the hospital.
Nothing. She's nowhere to be found.
We don't hear that she made a phone call.
She's fucking Clavo.
Where?
There it is.
Clavo had her killed. After shit went wrong at the Zodies on Whittier. Oh man, I'm just wondering, like, is she the worst mother in the world?
She's one of the top.
She's
terrible.
We just don't see her again. It's just fucking terrible.
She never visits him in prison.
We don't. Not a kite. I don't get a single note.
No,
not a phone call.
Commissary. What are we doing here?
You can't put nothing on it. Can't put nothing on the books.
Yo, come on. You can't hook a brother over the honey bun. Come on.
Nothing. Quick question: before they go to prison, after everything happens with Tres Puntos,
yeah.
We didn't even get into the end of the movie yet. The very end.
Oh, we come out chased by a hound with a pinche rabbit's foot for good luck. Round and round we go. Carnalismo.
We should just play that to take us out.
I might have to.
So after they do
Raza way.
After the Tres Puntos stuff in the alley, and Miklo's getting his Via Picasso.
Yeah.
I'm looking around that room and I'm like, how old are these people supposed to be?
I think
they're supposed to be high
16,
school?
Yeah, 16, 17.
It's like, these look like some old motherfuckers.
Yeah, they all look like they're
in high
30.
school.
Even Benjamin Bratt looks old.
I'm like, wait a minute. Are we supposed to believe that these are still teenagers?
The thing about the Mexican is, though, they don't grow the facial hair so great. You know what I mean? So they got the
baby face.
Yeah, they got the baby face.
I'm a lover, not a fighter, you see.
Yeah, I can still get down. I break hearts and break faces.
This might be an easy one, but who's become the most famous person since this
Benjamin
movie?
Bratt, easy.
Gotta be, right?
Yeah, over Ving Rhames. Billy Bob. He's an Academy Award winner.
But is he the most famous?
Yeah, I'd say he's the most
Yeah?
famous.
You gonna go Billy Bob?
I'm gonna go Billy Bob.
We got a long list of
Billy
very
Bob
famous
or
people.
Yeah, Billy Bob or Benjamin Bratt, I think. But
Ving
you also have Ving Rhames in the fucking.
He's in all those Mission Impossible movies.
Exactly, huge.
I mean, he's a star.
There's the three. And fucking then you got Damian Campa.
He was in Lilo and Stitch.
He ain't got shit.
I don't know. I mean,
He's just been in B movies. He directs his own shit. I mean, he was in Street Fighter.
amazing.
I mean, I guess
You can't hate on that. I mean, you can, but
it's ridiculous. It's a silly movie. I feel like he still won the movie though, because he got in touch with his whole life is like the Mexican heritage now. You know what I mean? He became Miklo, which I think is kind of dope.
I love that.
Yeah.
What happened to the lady that didn't die that was selling the PCP
Oh well, attempted murder on a cop, right?
for throwing the PCP on?
Well,
him?
and she had the gut. Wasn't she like trying to shoot and shit like that?
See, I don't know if she did. I know the other one pulled the piece out. That's why she got 2 in the belly.
Oh yeah, she got a real. You killed my baby.
Oh, my baby!
Yeah, I think
I need you.
he's a cop. I like how they do that whole scene in slow motion too. He's a cop. They fucking pulling out guns and shit.
Throwing the table over.
Yeah,
Thinking they're on some John Woo shit. I love it for us.
fucking amazing. Yeah, she's doing time. She's doing time in women's prison. She was in Orange is the New Black.
Probably.
I'm not even joking. I think she's really in that show.
Because the weight alone, the amount of the volume of PCP that was in that place. I mean, she only threw out 1 jar. Like, she was about to sell him like 12.
That lady, okay? Now, you can correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But I'm 99% sure she is the maid in Goonies who comes up.
Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío.
This is where they keep the cocaine and the fucking other shit. Mouth is talking to her and shit. That's that same lady, man.
No, I'm not gonna look it up because I just want it to be true.
Yeah. I'm not wrong. I know I'm not wrong. I don't even need to look it up. I know.
Hey, Cruzito.
What else you
them
got?
4Gs you owe me?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, don't get involved with Hey, I can give you a painting. Yeah, at least he gave me a painting. This motherfucker didn't even give me nothing.
No, Carnal, stay clean.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking love Cruz. He might have done some dirtbag shit, but he wasn't a dirtbag dude. Oh. Hey,
He
what's
basically,
up, Clavo?
fuck you,
Sorry,
Popeye.
I
He's like,
didn't see you there. Sorry, Clavo. Hey, what about me? So, all right, we totally went off track there, but after Miklo and Magic have their situation where they destroy the soap that had the imprint of Bonafide's comb,
Yep.
they kind of look at each other, and I think it's Magic that says, hey, does he say I love you or I'll give my life for you to Miklo? And it's just like a startling moment, and Miklo just kind of like gives him like the look and just like Simon. And it's like, fucking hey, man, I can feel it. I can feel the love tonight.
I can feel the love tonight.
And then after that, the only scene we got left is Paco and Cruz.
Yeah,
they go for a walk.
Cruz shaves off his head, shaves off his hair. They go for a walk down into the fucking
They've
the LA River there. They check out.
They've rekindled their relationship.
Yeah, ever since because they were separated after Juanito died. So they kind of go over to the mural that Cruz painted back in the day.
But they rekindled their relationship. I think it was Dia de los Muertos.
Yes,
on the outside.
When dude was at the gravestone, right?
Yes.
Hammered.
Cruz was, he wasn't hammered. He was crying
Sullen.
and grieving his little brother. And as we do, sometimes when we're going to see people, we bring them a little cup, pour a little liquor into it, a little for you, a little for me, boom, boom, have a drink, salud. And as he was there, the Benjamin Bratt comes around, Paco.
Yeah. And they go to the LA River. They go to check out the Carnalismo mural that Cruzito made. It's beautiful. It's him, Paco, and Miklo as 3 young Chicanos in the barrio. It's beautiful. They're taking a look at it, and they're just talking about back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, hey. And then Cruzito kind of drops the bomb on me. Yo, he's still trying to be like USA.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You're saying this is all my fault? And he kind of gives him this look. And you could see Benjamin.
He doesn't say no right away. He doesn't say no, it's not your fault.
He doesn't say no. He doesn't say nothing. He just lets him sit. He lets it marinate. And you could see Benjamin Bratt. You could see the wheels turning, like him going back in time and going, "Oh shit!" Like,
if I would have never made milkweed.
If I never would have pushed him to go out Tres Puntos
in the first place, yeah,
maybe this whole shit would have never happened. He's still just trying to be like USA, fucking El Gallo Negro, the baddest Chicano in the barrio. And yo, Benjamin Bratt is like breaking down. It's a nice scene.
It's an ugly cry.
It's an ugly cry. It's a really good scene by these two. And fucking Cruzito's like, yo, chill. It's all good. Fucking,
you're not that powerful.
This guy's fucking in there. He goes, it doesn't matter, man. This guy's in there fucking hating his white skin, knowing he's fucking Mexican, but fucking hates being white, dealing with that shit all the time. You dealing with me fucking being a fucking drug addict, you know, fucking being a loser, you know, pissing away on my opportunity. And, you know, we're all not that different than one another. We're all dealing with our own problems. And then fucking Cruz hits him with the fucking this poem or something like that, right? A speech. Beautiful. We come out chased by hounds because we're from East Los S.A. Round and round we go. Oh, man. That shit inspires me. It really does.
Yeah. Man, I'm going to listen to it as we shut this off.
Fucking amazing. Do you have any other...
That's pretty much all of it for me. I mean, I can just keep going with stupid questions about
what else do I got?
What happens to Miklo's boss, Gil? Is he still out there?
Hey, Gil?
Is he still ripping people off?
I never did wrong by you, Gil.
Wait a minute, that's 1,200, right? 150.
You're using my money to pay off your gambling debts?
What happened? Is Gil still out there? Because Miklo gets, obviously arrested, so I'm guessing he got fired. So
Gil's a cocksucker, man.
Gil's got nobody. He doesn't have Miklo's money to pay off. Like, do they find him and throw him in the river?
Broken legs.
Seems like a degenerate, if you ask me.
It was a fucking big time loser.
Fuck Gil.
He comes home, he eats the tamale, El Pino. They're not
best
that good.
I had
it's
in
best,
8 months.
Best thing I had in 8 years. It's fucking amazing. There's some good food drops. The fucking, would you eat the radioactive burrito?
Delivery from LW Act. No, that didn't look good to me.
Now, what about the donuts in the car where he fucking gets like the 2 dozen donuts?
See, I'm wondering because the one that Benjamin Bratt was eating looked delicious.
Yeah.
Are those the same kind? Because I would definitely eat that.
Yeah, I would too. That was a good looking donut.
That looked delicious.
Delicioso. You're right. The cars are the best. I think the best car was the fucking put your bumper up with the fucking Aztec fucking princess on the front. Fucking beautiful car.
Hey, Cruz, why'd you put my name on there? You helped me paint it. So good. I don't know. Like most of the cars in that movie, I'm like, is this real?
GTO.
But like even the one that your boy Gilbert was driving. Hey Gilbert, hey Cruzito, come out for it, Listo. Like that didn't look like it looked like a 1940s like kind of like something that like
Dick Tracy shit.
Kind of, yeah. It looked like some Dick Tracy or some like some Nucky Thompson type shit.
Yeah.
But like all of a sudden they chopped the top on it.
Yeah. It's the illest movie. What's your favorite scene?
Favorite scene in Blood In, Blood Out.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
The Woody. It's got the wood grain on there. The fucking window up in the back. That's beautiful.
What is... Yeah, but like, I don't even know. What kind of car is that?
I don't know. I'll have to go on Reddit and get like a car ID or something
We'll
like
have
that.
to... Yeah, we'll put that on the website. Whew. I wasn't prepared for this question.
Yeah.
It's going to change multiple times.
It's like almost like there's a favorite scene per act, I think. You know what I mean?
Like, I don't know, because like one of the most important scenes is Miklo and Big Al in the pantry.
Yeah.
But I don't love watching that
yeah,
scene.
that's some creepy ass shit.
I don't love to see it, but it's like...
I like the fight with the Tres Puntos on the hill. My ribs!
My ribs! Get up, Chucky!
Yeah, get up, Chucky! Fucking with the shotgun. That is the bad. I might have to get that shirt.
I thought about it, dude. I thought about it. Get up, Chucky! Also, I
fuck these other vatos.
When they have after shit goes bad after that,
or the give me some chon chon scene.
No, when they're driving away, when right before the Chicano U-turn.
Okay, yeah. This is your puppy shotgun.
Their boy Frankie is screaming the whole time. Now I know why Benjamin Rat is speeding and he's not taking it. What are you doing? He's bleeding.
Yeah, dudes were wilding in that thing.
No, I don't want to go to a hospital.
People die
there, which is so funny. And he said, no, don't worry, I'm taking you to county.
Yeah.
Like, that's supposed to make him feel better.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, your boy Frankie is screaming the whole time. And again, Frankie is just as, if not more white than Miklo.
Easy.
And he's got all the jokes for Miklo being white.
Same thing with Carlos.
Yeah, Carlos is pretty fucking white too.
Yeah.
He's very pale skin for a Mexican man.
It's America's cup of coffee.
America's cup of coffee.
So many. It's too. This movie's too good to be like, what's the best quotable?
I mean, Chicano U-turn.
Fucking give me some chon chon.
Give me some chon chon is amazing. I mean, that whole
hey Boehner, keep it moving.
that lunch line scene.
It's crazy.
Yep. Come in, get it.
It's crazy.
Oh, sorry, no tortilla.
It's just everything is just like it's like nonstop. It's just like battering you over the head with fucking lines.
Cut some of that fat off of you.
I'm gonna fuck your brains out
for cheap times.
For cheap times. Come on.
Brought you monkey some coconuts from
I don't
Quentin.
want his pork chop. I want his life.
I mean, does the whole movie count as one scene? Because I'll take the whole thing.
Yeah, I think that's what it's got to. Yeah, it's hard to pick a fucking best scene. There's so many good ones.
When Popeye opens the door when he's just in his underwear, like just that.
Tell him to suck his pee-pee.
Oh, we partied hard last night.
Yeah,
the girl is dead in the bedroom. What the hell's going on in there? Oh,
his fucking red fucking underwear is fucking so with the fucking tit out. Fucking. That shit's wild, man.
Again, for anybody who hasn't seen this movie, I have no idea why you're listening to this, but you should just go watch it immediately.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
It's on the YouTubes. I think you can get the DVDs a little bit more easily now.
Yep, they're out there.
Before it
They're
was a tough one.
Yep.
Way back when.
Yeah, prior to the DVD, it was a tough find there. They said this was the most stolen VHS from Blockbuster of all time.
Oh, I can believe that. Because this is definitely like a word of mouth. Like once I let people know about this, or I think that after the first time I saw it, I watched it every day for the next like 3 weeks.
Easy. God, man. By the way, for those that are listening, we don't have any really notes on that. We were going all off the dome from this movie. That's how many times Jelani and I have seen this flick. Probably in the hundreds. And it's 3 hours plus long.
Enough to that my DVD copy doesn't even have subtitles, and I just know what they're saying. It's fine.
Everything. So good. So good. Who's your favorite character?
I'm still going with Magic.
Magic?
You? Popeye?
Fuck that dude. I'm gonna go with Miklo. You know, I relate a lot with Miklo, being the half Mexican. You know,
And Miklo was he was hard body with it. He was sturdy.
he was
He was not budging.
no budgie.
No budgie from Miklo.
He wasn't letting no fucking one leg take him down.
Absolutely not.
Didn't hold him back.
He
one
actually
bit.
used it for fuel.
Yeah, he did.
He was like, all right.
He's like, oh, you disrespected me?
You guys
I
think
got
I'm-
you.
you
I
think
got
I'm
you
weak?
later. I got
Y'all
you
think I'm
later.
weak? All right.
You're dead now.
I'll catch y'all on the Day of the Dead. All right.
Cheap times.
Where was Miklo during all that?
He was in it. Remember, he was laying back.
He was laying back in the cell.
It was all
do.
just chilling. That's gangster right there. That's real gangster.
That's some
right there.
Godfather shit right there.
We're gonna flip it on him, Billy Graham style.
That's like Michael Corleone being at his daughter's christening.
That's exactly
You
it.
know
This
what I
is like
mean?
the Mexican Godfather.
Ooh, I like that with the whole montage and everything.
Everything.
Bang bang.
The music, the
Catch
great
you in the
music.
stairwell.
Yeah, come on. It's just it's real. They'll catch you in a stairwell in this movie. How many people die in this movie, do you think?
17. I think it was 17 in the prison riot. There was
Spider.
another thing I wanted to mention. Spider's a fucking dick, and he deserved to die.
Oh, big time.
He is just a very unlikable character in the whole entire movie.
Asshole.
Um,
Real proud of dropping
yeppa.
Real proud of dropping Cruz on his back, too.
And just like disgusting, sticking out his tongue and waving it at people all the time. Just
He's
like,
nasty.
Just a nasty man.
You nasty motherfucker.
I didn't say it.
Why you gotta be so nasty for, Ray?
Because I'm a nasty motherfucker. I think about that line all the time.
Oh, man. I think about that movie and I just get sad now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Tough.
People had to go and ruin it for me. Make me think about it and shit.
I know. Why do I have to think about the moralities of it? Dang, man. Tough out here in these streets.
It really is. How jacked is the dad?
Holy fucking! I was gonna ask, like,
This guy's benching 250 easy, right?
then I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, he's a military guy. I think he was in the Marines also. That's
Yeah.
why he always brings it up. So
You need to go to the Corps.
Yeah, they'll make a man out of you.
Yeah, the Corps will make a man out of you.
But holy shit, that first, I think the first time we see him, he's just rocking the tank top.
Oh, yeah, he's showing the guns off there big
It
time.
was like, oh, wow, this guy ain't playing around. Oh, that's when he poked Paco in the chest.
Yeah.
And Benjamin Brad was pretty in shape at this moment,
Yeah.
in his life. And this other guy, woo,
Big time.
he could have put him in the dumpster. He would have shoved Benjamin Brad in the locker.
Style, eh?
Hey, I'm on the pay as you go plan. Charlie.
See, another one, dude. You know what I mean?
I'm on the Kmart pay as you go plan.
There's so many lines here, dude.
And then they bring the camera over to Juanito, like just sitting there chuckling, and Cruz is like, "Hey, easy, you don't do that.
Yeah.
Dad's mad. Dad's mad."
We quote this movie every day in our lives, right?
Every day. I mean, if not out loud, at least to myself.
Yeah. Charlie. Oh, man. Delroy Lindo, though, incredible in this movie. Unstoppable.
We didn't even mention him as possible people that became the most popular.
He's up there.
Delroy
right
was
now.
in a bunch of Spike flicks.
He's been up there, man. Was he in Congo? He's been in a lot of shit.
Congo.
That wasn't him. That was another guy.
That was out of BC.
Yeah.
The lost city of sin.
It's been a minute since I seen that shit.
That movie is so bad, but I can't not watch it if it's on TV. If I happen to go by it, I'll be like, this movie.
I saw it
again.
opening day in the movie theater.
I don't know about opening day, but I definitely saw it in the theater. Amy, good gorilla.
Oh my god, dude, that's one of
Like,
the
what is going on here?
one of the weirdest shits ever.
What is happening? Yeah, we got to figure out what we're going to do next time. Maybe we'll let it breathe for a while before we do another movie. But I don't know if I love any movie like I love Atos Logos.
Yeah, same. I mean, there's others. but this one's top. It's my favorite movie. It's so damn good. And, people try to say American Me. They tried to get Edward James Olmos for this movie originally before he was doing American Me. Then he went and did American Me, and then shit went south after the movie came out because he used real gang members and all this stuff, didn't get the permission. The whole shit was bad.
Sounds bad.
Sounds bad. Where even Danny Trejo was supposed to be a consultant on American Me, and he said he wouldn't do it because he didn't want to kind of get involved with those gang members. Yet he was in this movie where he was like, yeah, they're not doing, any disrespect to the gangs themselves because they're making it different, even though they're basing it on similar characters and stuff like that, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Hey, be respectful.
I love American Me. I think that's another great movie. It's not as quotable as Blood In, Blood Out.
Not even close.
Don't look at me, puppet. You got that. That shit's hot.
I don't want to think about that scene.
That's bad. That was bad. That was a rough one, man.
Yeah.
That was a rough one.
I don't have fond memories when I think about that.
I think that it's definitely not as a fun time, American Me.
Oh, not at all.
It's just like really, it's hard to watch. Not that it's a bad movie, but it's just like, oh man, this is really brutal a lot of the times.
What do you got? Anything that you were thinking about? Maybe another film.
Another film.
Well, we were just talking about House Party a lot.
Yeah. Gonna kick his fucking ass. House Party is a good one.
Quotables. I smell.
Man, there's a lot we could do.
Yeah, but I feel like something
Bloodsport.
I think it may have been done, but I feel like something like this, nobody's ever gonna talk about.
Not in depth like this
on the cast, So
not devote 2 episodes to it where they know the movie this well. I think only Shea Serrano could do it. Fucking.
I hope we did him justice. Maybe we do something like a Lone Wolf and Cub or something.
Oh yeah,
or like a
Duel to the Death,
dude. I was gonna say like a Hard Boiled or like the Killer.
To put them on. We could do the Killer too. That's an easy one.
Those are actually, for some reason, I feel like those are shorter than Duel to the Death.
Might be.
But Duel to the Death, nobody's going to discuss besides us.
Right. It's a great one. And no one has seen it as much as us either. So there's that too. Storm Riders.
Movie. Ooh.
Because I think that's kind of, I feel like that one's forgotten. Like I see people mention, Kung Fu movies all the time. I retweet them to you and stuff all the time. Very rarely do I ever see Storm Riders or anything like that get mentioned. Like that was a hot movie back in the day, and now I think it's kind of forgotten. I don't know if it's because the CGI aged poorly or something like that.
Yeah, but a lot of that stuff does.
Yeah, we could do Juice, King of New York.
I'm writing down options.
There's a lot we could do. I think with you and I at the helm here. One thing we know is, or 2 things we know: hip hop and movies.
Sorry, you only got one of those things today.
Yeah. That's all right.
Necro makes up.
Next week we'll be back. We'll be talking about Spready Gibbs and other things and whatnot.
We'll talk music. We're going to talk
Step Brothers.
I got this M. album in the mail.
Oh, shit. That's beautiful, isn't it?
Fucking
Look at that artwork, huh?
My G.
Dining in Dystopia 2.
Features off the chain.
Jesus Christ, huh? Look at this. This thing is a fucking trip.
Look at that color splash on the actual vinyl.
Oh, man, that's beautiful, huh?
Bananas, man. Bananas. Peace to the homies. Peace to the whole crew. Yeah, we'll have a lot of music to discuss by next week.
Yeah, Ego 2, huh? Beautiful artwork. This is crazy. With the, what's that one called? The, anglerfish?
Yeah, the fish with the big light.
Yeah, that shit's dope.
Some Finding Nemo-ish.
Yeah, man. Fucking M-Dot, man. I'm happy for you, man. He's doing a big like known limit right now. All right, let's fucking get out of here, Jelani.
Yeah.
It's been a lovely fucking another episode. God, I love doing this with you, man.
We'll get out of here at a reasonable hour for a change.
Yeah, I like it. All right. We'll check y'all next time.
We're still going to talk about Vatos Locos every week, though.
Every goddamn week.
Don't you think?
Now you'll get the references because we acted out the whole movie for you here.
You're welcome. You're all welcome.
All right, man.
All right, peace,
CryptonOnline.com.
Love y'all.
HipHopHeads Podcast. Peace.
What I'd like to do is to present this evening some of the sounds that you hear from the East Coast of the United States.